Welcome to Nerd Society. Today, we're diving into the Marvel Universe to uncover 10 surprising facts you probably didn't know about the Infinity Stones. These mysterious and powerful relics have shaped some of the most epic stories in Marvel history. From their origins to lesser-known abilities, we've got some incredible details that will blow your mind. If you're as excited as we are to explore the secrets of the Infinity Stones, don't forget to leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this. Let's get started. Origin. When Thanos discovered the true potential of the Infinity Stones, he shared the story of these powerful gems with one of the elders of the universe, the Runner. The stones are the remnants of an omnipotent being once known as Nemesis, who ruled over all realities. This mighty entity was also completely alone. In an attempt to create life, Nemesis brought forth beings who lacked the concepts of good and evil, turning them into demonic creatures. Realizing the mistake in her flawed creations, Nemesis destroyed them, leaving herself once again in solitude. Unable to endure eternal loneliness, she ended her own existence. However, her immense power could not simply fade away. From Nemesis's remains, the Infinity Stones were formed. Initially scattered across existence, the stones were inherently connected to one another. This connection allows anyone who possesses one stone to gradually uncover the locations of the others. Yet, the journey grows increasingly difficult, with the sixth stone being the hardest to find. The Infinity Gauntlet is a cosmic artifact that grants its wielder complete control over the six Infinity Stones: time, space, power, soul, mind, and reality. Once all the stones are gathered, the gauntlet bestows omnipotence and omniscience upon its user, making them virtually unstoppable. However, the gauntlet has a critical limitation. It can only be used within the universe in which it was created. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there are 6 Infinity Stones, each sought after by the Mad Titan, Thanos. However, the cinematic versions of the stones underwent some changes compared to their comic origins. The Tesseract, first appearing in Captain America, the first Avenger, the Tesseract contains the Space Stone. It was later revealed to be hidden by the Asgardians. The Chitauri Scepter, introduced in the Avengers, this scepter was given to Loki by the other. Inside it lies the Mind Stone, which is now embedded in Vision's forehead. The Ether, a red, fluid-like substance controlled by the Dark Elves, the Ether was introduced in Thor, the Dark World. It represents the Reality Stone and is currently in the possession of the Collector. The Orb, this spherical object contains the Power Stone, a small purple gem. The Orb is now safely guarded by the Nova Corps on Xandar. The Power Stone grants access to all the energy that has ever existed or will ever exist. Its wielder becomes nearly invincible, as the stone can also provide unlimited energy to any machine. However, mastering the Power Stone requires extraordinary strength and power, as its immense energy can overwhelm those who are not capable of wielding it. The Power Stone first appeared within the orb discovered by Peter Quill, also known as Star-Lord. In Avengers: Infinity War, Thanos uses the combined might of all the stones in the Infinity Gauntlet to wipe out half of all life in the universe. Later, in Avengers: Endgame, Thanos destroys the stones. To undo his actions, the Avengers travel through time to retrieve the stones and craft their own gauntlet. Nebula and War Machine are tasked with retrieving the Power Stone from Morag. By the end of the film, the stones are returned to their respective points in time. The powers of the Time Stone. Imagine a stone capable of transporting you to any point in history, whether in the past or the future. The Time Stone grants its wielder complete control over the temporal dimension, allowing them to manipulate events and alter the course of history. This stone can also be used as a weapon by creating inescapable time loops, trapping victims, or even entire planets in eternal cycles of repetition. Such power makes it one of the most dangerous and versatile Infinity Stones. In Avengers: Infinity War, Doctor Strange uses the Time Stone to explore all possible futures in the battle against Thanos. Realizing that there is only one path to victory, he willingly gives the stone to the Mad Titan. In Avengers Endgame, Bruce Banner, also known as Hulk, travels back in time to obtain the Time Stone from the Ancient One. Like the other stones, it is eventually returned to its rightful place in the timeline. However, in the main timeline, all the stones were destroyed by Thanos to prevent further use. The powers of the Mind Stone. The Mind Stone grants access to the thoughts and dreams of any being, providing its wielder with a direct connection to the collective consciousness of the entire universe. This immense power allows the user to unlock extraordinary mental abilities such as telekinesis, perception manipulation, and limitless mental capacity. The Mind Stone first appeared embedded in the Chitauri scepter used by Loki. Later, it was placed in Vision's forehead where it became a core part of his being. However, in Avengers Infinity War, Thanos kills Vision to claim the Mind Stone for his Infinity Gauntlet. In Avengers Endgame, Captain America, Iron Man, and Ant-Man travel back in time to retrieve the Mind Stone along with the Space Stone. This mission is critical to their plan to undo the devastation caused by Thanos. The powers of the Space Stone. Think of the Space Stone as an instant portal. The wielder of this powerful gem can be anywhere they desire, with the ability to exist in multiple locations simultaneously. It has also been referred to as the Hypercube and the Tesseract in various films. In Avengers Endgame, after failing to retrieve the Tesseract during their time travel to the Battle of New York, Captain America and Iron Man travel back to the 1970s to obtain the stone from S.H.I.E.L.D. As with the other stones, it is returned to its rightful time period. In the main timeline, however, the stones were destroyed by Thanos to prevent their misuse. The powers of the Reality Stone. The Reality Stone allows its wielder to break or eliminate the laws of the physical universe, making any desire a reality. This immense power makes the Reality Stone one of the most dangerous and difficult to control, as it can easily overwhelm its user. The ability to alter reality according to one's will makes it the most unpredictable and perilous of the Infinity Stones. The Reality Stone was also known as the Ether in Thor, the Dark World. In Avengers Endgame, Thor and Rocket travel back in time to this period to retrieve the Reality Stone. Like the other stones, it is returned to its original timeline after being used. The powers of the Soul Stone. The Soul Stone is often seen as the Mind Stone taken to an otherworldly level. Possessing this stone grants the ability to steal, manipulate, and alter the souls of both the living and the dead. Within the stone, the souls of various beings are trapped in a perpetual limbo, unable to escape. What sets the Soul Stone apart from the others is the unique way it must be obtained. Hidden on the planet Vormir, gaining access to the Soul Stone requires a sacrifice. One must offer a soul in exchange for the stone, giving up what they love most. For Thanos, this meant sacrificing the life of Gamora. In Avengers Endgame, Natasha Romanoff and Clint Barton travel back in time to retrieve the Soul Stone. After an emotional struggle to decide who would sacrifice themselves, Natasha jumps from a cliff, dying to obtain the stone, allowing Clint to take it back. The seventh Infinity Stone, known as Ego, was discovered by Loki, the god of mischief. It was revealed that Nemesis, the being from whom the Infinity Stones originated, had left behind a seventh stone representing the remnants of her consciousness. When combined with the other stones, Ego granted them form and awareness. These sentient manifestations, born from the Ego Stone, clashed against the combined might of the Avengers and the Ultra Force in an epic confrontation. That's it for today's deep dive into the Infinity Stones and their incredible powers. We've explored the origin of these cosmic artifacts, their abilities, and their major role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. From the time-bending powers of the Time Stone to the soul-shattering consequences of the Soul Stone, these gems truly are some of the most dangerous forces in existence. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please give us a like, share your thoughts, and any fun facts you know about the Infinity Stones in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Nerd Society for more content like this. We've got so much more superhero goodness coming your way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.